Hello everyone, I'm just going to try making a short video about showing how to kite jungle monsters. I am using scaling HP yellows, so you're going to show that it's very possible to clear the jungle without flat armor or seals. I am using 12 points in resolve with the -2 damage reduction from monsters, so it helps a lot. It's just what I use normally. I don't main jungle anymore, but that's what I used before switching. And most of all, I'm starting with a Refillable Potion, which for some people could be too little to clear with. I'm still pondering right here where to start, because Raptors usually require me to have somebody pulling for me, so I'm just going to start blue. So as for blue buff, is one of the easiest camp to clear, to kite I mean, because his auto attack animation is very slow and very easy to get out of. I could have spawned jungle, but okay. Look at this. I can land 2 auto attacks between each of these. Damn it, that's not what I wanted to do. Make sure to reapply Grandfather's Gift, like I failed to do. I smite blue buff because it has armor but no magic resist, and I deal mostly physical damage. Walls are overall a bad camp, but they don't deal that much damage. As you can see right here, there's always a small wolf that is moving instead of hitting me. I mean always, as much as I can. I'm not sure about this, but I think I'm going to clear Raptors next. Damn it. Minion block at work. Look at this. Well, I'm not doing well. That's better. As you can see, there are multiple Raptors that are moving around instead of trying to hit me. And I can move between my spell cooldowns so that the Raptors chase me around instead of hitting me. As you can see, I'm cancelling auto attacks like a bad player that I am, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, red buff auto attacks much smoother than blue buff, but is still slow moving and still has low attack speed, so you can still walk around it. I maybe shouldn't have smoothed it. Well, it doesn't matter. So as you can see, I'm level 3 with Alpha XP towards level 3 to 4, and I am like 60% health. So I can just go ahead and kill a Skull Crab. You can also clear golems and get level 4 if you don't plan to gank, that's fine. And there I'm basically full HP and I can gank anywhere I want. So I think I'm going to show you how I can kite a blue buff with level 3 instead of 1. I forgot to use Grandfather's Gift. It's a good decision for me to have stopped maining jungle. Obviously I'm not up to date. As you can see right here, I managed to land 3 auto attacks without taking damage. As for Gromp, it's a bit more complicated since it's ranged, but it moves slowly, so just clear it by brute force. Well, that's a bit champion specific, but remember, for champions that have like a shield that lasts long, you can activate it before clearing the jungle camp. And most of all, like, it doesn't really matter as G4 because I am very brilliant on my auto attacks to clear and because I have attack speed. But for champions like, I don't know, Nunu, Gragas and the like, you can just move around between your spell cooldowns to take less damage because most of your damage, I mean, for your first clear Gragas, you're going to attack a lot. But when you're playing a champion that starts relying mostly on spells to clear and you are leveled up with high rank in your spells, you can just move around between your spell cooldowns to take level limits. Oh right, I forgot the most important. Right here, look. The big Krog hasn't hit me at all while I was killing the small one. Because it's so slow. I would like to hide this. I can't apparently. Well, oh, there it is. Okay. Large Krug has 200 move speed. That's ridiculously low. Right here, look. Yeah, I felt that. You can move around when the Krugs are separating to put some distance between you and them. Look, this one didn't auto-attack me because I moved between my auto-attacks. Gonna try to show Raptors again. Remember, that's not the optimal way to clear, it's just better than average. Right, yeah, that's the kind of thing you do on an IP jungler. Just run away and wait for your spell cooldowns and wait for the raptors to line up properly to hit them all at once with your AoE. As you can see, I barely took any damage. Okay, I think that's enough. So, have fun playing.